Good afternoon. This is Green Sheep of the Family here with an awesome video. Today we're chopping wood into awesome little easy slices, utilizing a method that someone else came up with. A tire on top of your chopping stump, and the tire contains everything so that you can just hold it all together, make one big central chop, and then hack around it like a slice of pie. It makes things incredibly easy. Today and every day we utilize our electric chainsaw. I understand how you can't run a cable everywhere, and so harvesting of trees from other places and tree services, I'm sure, until people figure out awesome battery banks like I've already got in the works, then we're going to be stuck using gas chainsaws which don't have catalytic converters on them, burn gas, and create horrible carbon compounds that are worse than CO2 for our atmosphere. This is a Craftsman. It's pretty stellar for what it is. They're all about the same though, so it doesn't really matter what you buy. I chose this one because it was the heaviest of all of them, even more so than this other one, which makes, I think they make guns too or something. But they take a 16-inch blade that's made by Oregon, and they do all the bars here. Found some eco bar oil to put in here that's supposed to be a little easier on the environment, probably like a food grade oil instead of a motor oil type of compound, and it cuts like butter. Fresh blade is a better blade, and I haven't sharpened this one yet, but I've gone through I think 2 other ones now, and if you don't keep them sharp they eventually stretch out and then you can't use the blade anymore, so I do need to learn how to get in and sharpen. For making the cuts for our little wood fireplace heater, it's about the size of 2 pinky to thumb lengths. So you can go down a board, mark somewhere again, and I'll be cutting this one into thirds. And then you can see, here, this easily just stays together, and then incoming timber! Comes out. Load it, you're ready to go. Another method that someone else on YouTube posted was to utilize a chain with a stretchy rubber band. This just doesn't stretch at all, so I gave up on that. It seems just easier to use this because it's got the height, it's really centralized. That guy liked the chain method because he could just pick it all up, unhook it on his wood pile, and pull the chain out. So you have to probably see those appear on the sidebar and check them out. Again, not my idea, but I thought how the networks worked, it's good to show and pass it on. So, show you how quick this cuts through, and the blade is not even new, and then we'll go from there. Just so you know, this is black locust. It's one of the most dense hardwoods out there. It burns really hot in our fireplace and lasts a long time. So we try to save it for the nighttime shift when we go to bed, so that we have an all-night stove. And then we burn some of the other woods during the day. That took a little longer than cutting another type of wood, just because of the density. Cut again, so watch your eyes. One of the other things that made me choose this saw was the metal teeth here. I saw another one that just had plastic teeth like you see butting up against that, and I just thought that was horrific construction, so I went with the Craftsman. So I'm going to throw these on here. I'll show you how quick it is to split. Anytime you're working with a knot, it just is really strange to split apart right there, so I always leave that for the bottom where you split the rest of it and break it apart. Anytime you're coming to like a Y, things get really strange there, and it's best to cut that part off and then split it as best you can. So we go for one big split. Wow. And then from there it's just little pops. Of course, keeping a clear work area is probably a good idea. to one-hand it and not bend over and pick everything up every time this falls apart. It's a lifesaver. Green sheep of the family. This one trick, provided by a couple gentlemen, has saved me enough time to compensate for all the internet browsing that I've ever done, for all the time I'll save in the future. Happy holidays.